And then
Actually, introduce him again. I'm sorry, your mic was muted, guys. Sorry.
It's all good.
it's not about me anyway.
But it is about your show, so welcome to what's happening. What's really happening?
It's not about me. But I do have this plan. Oh, I don't know if I should tell anyone. I have this plan for a show where I wrap myself in bubble wrap. And I found out it's only $6 at the Target.
What is your plan behind this bubble wrap?
So I'm gonna wrap myself in it, just waist up. Well, maybe halfway down to my legs too. Just I can walk and all that stuff.
You gonna walk with them?
I would do it when I get in here, and I'd sit here and
You gonna make some designer jeans out of bubble wrap?
That'd be popping.
Yeah.
B, I'm not finna play with you, B. I'm not finna play, B. I'm not finna play. Listen.
I hope it's popping.
Listen, as soon as you sit down, you're gonna be popping. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. That's the thing.
So what if it all go flat? Then you ain't gonna have no more pops.
Well,
But there's got to be enough of it.
should I double
And you in
bubble.
and you in Frisco, so it's cold out here. So you gonna feel all that air and wind slide straight through.
Wait, no, I'm not gonna be naked.
Nah, I'm just saying
not
you
gonna
gonna have
put
a bubble
Tarzan?
wrap. You
No.
gonna, you know, that's thin. It ain't too thick.
Well, I mean, I'll have my regular clothes. Well, so I should double wrap it. That's what we're saying.
There you go. There you go. You should double wrap it.
Or maybe I should just bring an extra one, and then when that
I
one
mean, you
gets
gonna
all
have
popped-
time to.
You don't
you
call
know,
it Tarzan. You can wear bike shorts.
See, I don't know how I feel like walking up here like that.
and bike shorts
fit in.
with the bubble wraps.
I don't know if I want to fit in though either.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a lot of odd people, you know.
But I don't know if I want to not. I just want to be me, I guess.
True.
'Cause I don't want to not fit in either. Because I've worn shorts around here. Would look like Hawaiian shorts, and people think I'm a tourist. And well, not these days, because who wants to be a tourist around here anymore?
Oh yeah.
At least right now.
Right now, I'm hearing all over TikTok that the Bay Area is getting a bad tourist review from what's his name, Keith Lee, the little UFC guy. Yeah,
Oh,
he
snap.
put
Okay,
he put
so
a bad
wait.
he put a bad review out on the Bay Area. He said they sent him to Highland Hospital over some
guess we better
think it
start
was
here.
chicken wings, and it was other
We've been on, sir.
Oh, okay,
So he
okay.
ate something?
Yeah, he ate something
Because
bad.
that's a good
Yeah.
topic right there.
He ate something
I
terrible.
mean, I write stuff in the morning, but I don't know what I'm going to say for the most part.
Yeah,
But I do
like-
think I have a Keith Lee thing here somewhere.
Yeah, Keith
Oh, yeah,
Lee.
I tore this out this morning. The Bay's Blunder, the Keith Lee guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was blending us. He was. Don't get me wrong, because it's like anywhere you go, you might run into probably one or two, probably three or four, probably bad places, a food place.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying everywhere you went in the Bay Area is bad. It's just the places that people sent you. I feel like.
You know who I follow on Instagram that's pretty cool is the Snack Sensei.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll go do the
heard
the
of
smack or whack challenge.
Yeah.
And he makes it look good.
So-
He goes to some spots, and I'm like, you would never have found this spot if he didn't show it to you.
Yeah.
And then
Smack
he even went
or
to my
whack.
desktop. Yeah, that's smacking.
Oh,
Or if
okay,
that's
so
whack.
it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
smack
Yeah.
the food or somebody. Just
No,
For sure.
just does like you mean snap. Is it a snap? So it's
smack.
Smack.
Is it good?
Okay,
It tastes good.
okay,
Does it
I get
smack? Ooh, that smacks.
Yeah, food don't slap, food smack.
I mean, there's good places everywhere. It looks like this Keith Lee guy just went to the encampments and the.
I think he
in
went.
the tweaker
Don't get me
area.
wrong. No, out of all the people he went to like one person who had like some good tacos. But that's everywhere in Oakland. You can find tacos or burritos anywhere in Oakland. You just got to know where
Especially
to
if you're going
go.
to a restaurant.
Yeah, I feel like he should have went to a
rate their
couple
trucks.
spots. Like if you was gonna go, for instance, you came to Frisco, Pier 39. They have a good seafood spot right there. So it's not hard
judge the
to.
whole city on one spot.
Should we do
that's
a
for sure.
check-in? I mean, like maybe this guy should have done a check-in when he came to the Bay.
I feel like he should have checked in with a couple people, or at least a couple influencers that was, that eat good out here. Because you're not from out here, so you really don't know where to
Came out
go.
here kind of scared. It surprised me for an MMA fighter.
I mean, I wouldn't say he was scared, but I say he was timid about going to certain places.
He said he had stomach issues, but I heard he didn't even eat that food that gave him the stomach issues.
I
Say
don't-
sometimes that's
I
an
don't know.
excuse.
Sometimes-
Sorry, we gotta call the fight. Oh, I got a stomach
Sometimes
ache.
people be, I mean, that's just like if you go from here and you go to AZ somewhere and you go out there for like 2 days, you're gonna get homesick eventually. Like you're gonna be like, oh man, this ain't it's unusual. Like it's too hot. You know,
Where's
like
this guy from?
I don't even know. To be real, I don't even know where Keith Lee is from. I just know that he's a UFC fighter and you know he's one of them. He one of the ones. He got hands though. Don't get me wrong. He got hands.
I never heard him before this. Before the blunder.
I mean, he was doing his little thing. He was doing his Dougie.
I've been paying a lot of attention to UFC.
On God, Glenn, they sent Keith Lee to the wrong place. On God.
If he had an allergic reaction, maybe he shouldn't have went there. Or
I feel like how you get
Or
allergic
order what
reaction
you
off of chicken. How you get allergic reaction off of chicken?
It's the shellfish. So
That too.
Fried food, shellfish and catfish and fried
Wait,
chicken all go
But I don't
together.
think nobody sent him to no
Shrimp.
places like that.
Shrimp. Yeah.
should we give him?
He
a
went to
little
the
bit
taco.
of-
No, he went.
it
He went
says,
to the taco place. They cleaned the whole
can
grill
fry.
off for him.
So he's got skills in fighting.
Apparently.
Well, he got beat.
I ain't taking nothing.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. I had a food handler certificate though, and it was like certain people that can really get messed up from eating certain stuff.
Man, Keith Lee should have came to me. I make the best cakes in town. Look, it might sound cliche, but you could check it out. And go to my Instagram. It's called Theory Cakes. You'll find probably the most softest cakes you ever gonna taste around. You understand me? I probably would
like
have sent
my
him back
cakes.
home with a smile. You understand me? And then if he didn't want no cakes, my granny know how to cook. See, we got a family of cooks.
Should we hate this guy?
Nah, I shouldn't hate him. I don't hate him.
No,
I feel like
or any kind of.
Did he do something else
dislike
other
or
than not
whatnot.
enjoy?
I feel like
should, like, come
everybody
back.
got their own opinion. I feel like you should come back, but I feel like you should just go to different
What did he
places.
say? The whole city is
Try
good
different
because he
stuff.
ate bad chicken.
Well, he allergic to shellfish, and then and then he talked about how he was scared because of how dangerous the areas were.
I mean,
It looked like he was on telegraph.
anywhere you go, like I was just telling B earlier,
Anywhere.
anywhere you go, it's gonna be problems,
Check
troubles.
this out. You want to know one of the most disappearingest places in the United States of America is in Tuolumne County, where I'm from.
Wow.
And it's out in the middle
A
of
lot of cheese
nowhere.
out
People like hella people have disappeared from this place called the Donnell Lookout, and it's way up in the stinking mountains. And there's like 6 missing
How-
people from up
How do
there.
you know this?
Well, I know this because I've read it up on it. It's been on the television and whatever. And, you know, small town, so you don't hear a lot about it.
No,
But,
for sure.
So
But yeah, I had nothing to do with it.
it's okay.
That was a
That's
nice
your-
one. That was a nice one, B. That
that's
was a
your
nice
area.
one.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna play a song called "Don't Come Around Here." It's about.
I mean, I suppose you're not giving out any inside info. You
I
know?
don't know.
for sure.
People think it's aliens or spirits or the skinwalkers. It's
What do you mean people
reptilians.
disappear?
You ever watched the show? What is that? The Skinwalker Ranch or something like that? I don't know.
haven't seen that one, but I've seen it.
It's actually a good show. It had
mean,
me
I've seen
intrigued. It
ads
had me
for it.
intrigued. Like I was stuck probably for like 4 days watching it back to back. Like couldn't stop.
So we're talking about people just walk somewhere and disappear.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sometimes they find them. You know, sometimes it's just an accident.
Or they find just
But
the
there's
bones.
like 6 people that have been missing super long time, and they didn't find anything.
Actually, they just had on the news. I seen that 6 people is missing. I think I want to say in Atlanta or it's probably somewhere else, but I could be mistaken. They talking about some weird coat. Like
Those,
they said the
could be
people.
the Appalachian Mountains are kind of gnarly.
Yeah.
They're kind of like where I'm at.
Well, you know, cults maybe aren't so bad. I mean, they're not for me. They're not for everybody, but they're for those people.
You got any Kool-Aid?
I got fruit punch. Wait, is that why you're not drinking the fruit
that's
punch?
bad.
Is that
Sis,
why
that's
you?
still too soon?
Is that why you stopped drinking that? Hey,
Hey, give me some Kool-Aid.
he's not even halfway in and went to the other beer.
Well,
there.
we'll alternate.
Okay, yeah, because I want to see how much you trust me there. I mean, but are cults really that bad? Like, I mean, they're for those people. They gave them guidance until their last days, right?
Yeah.
Guess if you feel that way. I mean, it's
I mean, they're not
perception,
for
right?
me.
If it's your perception, and for you that is your thing, I guess so, right?
True.
Hey Siri, what are some bad cults? I guess there aren't any. She's not saying anything there, but she's not always right. Like she said earlier, it was raining and it wasn't, and she tells me it is when it, isn't it? Yeah. Do you guys trust Siri?
No.
Where does she come from?
No. I don't like that when I ask for a weather question and I try to schedule work and then it says it's going to be raining, and it's not. And I didn't schedule work when I could have scheduled work.
Yeah.
That one, I work outside a lot, so that one sucks.
I trust Siri fully. She doesn't trust me. I keep calling her Alexa. I keep calling her Alexa, and she's like, "Don't mix me up with your other bitch." I'm like, "Damn."
Sometimes she turns herself off.
Drop a hard coin.
That's a good one. Hey, that's a good one.
Working on it.
So, yeah, so this guy, the Keith Lee, some things came to mind. Reasons why I wasn't siding with him too much is because I felt like it became trendy to not like the Bay Area and to not like California. It became trendy.
No.
I feel like everyone just. I mean, I'm from here. I see the issues, but we can't. I feel like how we can talk about it if it becomes like a trendy thing. Everyone comes over here. Oh man, the tweakers and the encampments, California. Or
that's just like
suck.
that's say for instance. That's just like any one of us right now. We go. Let's say LA for instance, because LA is like the capital for the Bay Area. Like everything music wise go from the Bay Area straight to LA. If it don't run past, the
music capital.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it. Like everything goes straight to LA. And if not LA, we don't get past LA.
Yeah,
as
it
far
doesn't
as
go that way.
we don't get
Sacramento.
far. Like if you want to talk down south, we don't get that far.
Oh, that's okay.
We don't. You might get a couple people that be like, yeah, he's good, he's all right, but you don't get people that listen to how we listen to them out here on the radio as much as we supposed to be.
I did see an article about.
It does
that
seem like
recently.
a lot of the stuff is pushed from LA, and that's just where the marketing is happening. So that's what you're hearing.
Definitely.
That's the push that's happening.
They say the South doesn't listen to our kind of music. I'm talking about like the South, Midwest.
Yeah, like Atlanta, for instance, because they're like they got the biggest, you want to say, music scene in the music industry. Like Jermaine Dupri and his groups, So Def out there, they're probably one of the hugest music companies that you can think of, and everything runs through that. Like if you're not going through that, then you just
but everyone
nobody
has to come out here and bite our style. Right?
Hey, it's hard to say that.
Then they make it famous elsewhere.
Cat Williams came out here. He found a pimp, did a couple jokes. Look at Cat Williams. Now he the famous
He
pimp.
appreciates us,
You
though,
know?
at least, right?
Yeah. It's some that's gonna appreciate it, and it's some that's gonna be like, nah, I ain't do that.
Hey,
Like,
he doesn't bite us. Is in his interview. He really repped the Bay out here, and
Yeah.
he was Sacramento. He was all about Cali out here. He
Yeah,
didn't talk
true.
about LA much, did he?
Nah,
He was just all
I
about
don't think Cat like
the
LA
Bay.
too much.
Towards Sacramento.
Definitely.
I did a performance in the Bay. It was supposed to be a show, and I went down there to do a show, and then the venue, like, something happened, and they, like, turned off electricity, and the guy was like, we're going to still do something, so I was like, what are we doing? And, so check it out. He says, meet me on Hollywood and Highland Boulevard, and I'm like, no stinking way.
Wow.
And so I did, and he had brought out a speaker and a mic, and we performed live across the street from Kimmel on a Saturday.
Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel, right? We were right across the street from where they
On Hollywood Boulevard.
Kimmel. We were right there on Hollywood and Highland.
Yeah,
It was a trip, and
And it's crazy because his building is
people
literally
rocking.
right there.
People were rocking with my sound.
Yeah, it's
though,
right there in front of the Walk of Fame.
Even though it was right there, and it was right by the Walk of Fame.
Yeah,
You do
cross the
have
street
to
and
get
it's
away
right
for a
there.
little bit to become famous. It seems like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and how do you know
40 and
people
Too Short,
ain't gonna
baby.
hear about you very easy these days? Because let's face it, there's like 20 million other people. Like everybody can go out and make a distro.
I feel like it's more than that.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
everybody,
like
right? Any one of us can go out and make a distro, and I can release any kind of song I want.
anybody
It's
can rap,
really
anybody could be an artist, anybody can.
That's
Be
good or
higher
bad,
than what-
right?
I wouldn't say it's good or bad, but
Like back in my day, they had you kind
It's
of
cool
had
that
to
you can.
be initiated.
I feel like it's watered down now. Like it's not original. Like back then, people can rap and get on and put their other people in positions to win. Now, it's to the point in the Bay Area they don't want to see the next person get higher than you. So it's like a stepping stool. It's like if I try to go up and I try to bring somebody with me, it's not going to work.
Once you start getting higher, they'll start dissing you.
There you
Your own
go.
people start dissing you.
There you go.
Which
Well,
that
I've
was
seen
your
a
own
little bit
people.
of that.
Or it's jealousy. It's either jealousy, envy, or you or some. It got to
I
do with some
feel
kind of
like-
money.
the good part of everyone out there now is the people you wouldn't expect are making music now. I've seen rappers with nubs, just like just nubs for arms and legs rapping the odd squad family. And
Mario Judah. He's another odd rapper.
Mario Judah.
Mario
Judah.
Yeah, he's a
That's it makes you wanna fix it.
see.
But then we got there's no age limit now. We got a whole group of white dudes and senior citizens rapping northern you just look up the northern on the YouTube. Next thing you know, they're probably popular. And then you got
make a social media.
You got
65 and older rappers.
My cousin said we bringing rap back.
In a way, it's for in certain areas. I mean, like this, you got this this one grandma rapping. Your favorite granny is her name, and she's pretty dope.
Ain't she from like the UK or something? Like they got a couple people. They got the old grandpa twins that's from London that's rapping, and they got fame.
You said who?
They got like two old grandpa twins. Like
actually, I think those might be the northern guys I was talking about. But the granny, she's I believe she's from the US, but she's called Your Favorite Granny. So I knew right away, like granny. Okay, this is interesting. I gotta check that out. And she's got flows.
Right.
Like she's got knowledge.
You'll be surprised.
With the English language for so long, though.
Yeah. I mean,
indeed.
She's probably just sitting on that and being like, okay, it's my time.
I've been waiting to use this vocabulary word.
She's like, I'm okay. Indeed. I can retire now, so I got time for a rap career.
She was spitting bars back in medieval times, or what?
Yeah, I mean, she probably went to all the Renaissance fairs and with her mic. Hey, get into some. I think BigB was the track we were starting with.
Right, sure. Tell us a little bit
check
about your
my
video.
hat.
Okay, we're doing the video.
All right. I'm not always great at proper introductions, but this video is called Fee Fi Fo Fuck, and it's from my title track from my first album called Kaboom that I released in like 2021. I worked on that for a super long time before I released it, and a lot of people tell me not to do this or that, or you should do this or that, or whatever. But the greatest part about this video is that a friend of mine offered to do it for me and blessed me with the visuals. Came out and directed the video, and so shout out to Kingsman95, aka Young King. Appreciate
it's always
that.
good to have a solid friend.
Records and my own record label is Shit Shack Productions, so this song was released under my label. Shout out to Tyler Binks for the beat. And yes, it's Fee Fi Fo Fuck from BigB.
No fun, yeah.
No fun.
Yeah, I said that.
It's BigB,
Blinks.
the Wunderbread kid. I'm just a teacher who looking for a feature. Power in the verse, the motivational speaker. Or maybe I'm a leader, make you a believer. Everybody smoke the reefer, follow the procedure. Gotta think the fam feels like I'm a man. Better version of myself because I can. Not worried about the wealth, as long as I got my health. I can work hard with my own hands. Show a little weakness, borderline of a genius. Still be getting fucked up every freaking week. And this hustle never ceaseless. Here's what up, yep, the flow is decent. I'ma keep it straight up while y'all facetious. Fee-fi, fo, fuck. I smell the skunk of some really good stuff. I'm a giant in the game, so you better look it up. Back in the shack, watching Samurai Jack, I'm going dumb. Blood of an Irish, that's why I'm the wildest. Grew up in the slums where we treated like a virus. I'm a king and a legend of Osiris. Riding on papyrus, grew up treated like a derelict. One look at the truck, guarantee repairing it. Been in some scary shit, that's why I'm prepared for it. Fee-fi, fo, fuck. I smell the skunk of some really good stuff. I'm a giant in the game, so you better hook it up. You looking at a wild thing, actually a wilding. I'm way too loud, my rhymes too profound. Step in the ring, prepare to get knocked down. Acting like a thug, get crushed like a bug. Y'all a bunch of ants, I'm the kid with the magnifying glass. Fee-fi, fo, fuck. I smell the skunk of some really good stuff. I'm a giant in the game, so you better hook it up. I got a PhD in hustling and I ain't even frontin'. Acting like you're moving weight, but you ain't doing nothing. I know a few things, and if you ain't moving weight, then you're the only one to blame. And oh dang, it's a really big shame. Game, recognized game, and I ain't see a thing. Really, there's some shit I ain't even cool with. Fee-fi, fo, fuck. I smell a skunk or some really good stuff. I'm a giant in the game, so you better look it up. Yeah, BigB.
All right. It's a Big B. You just
Shut up.
you just made that.
I made that last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week. There's been a lot going on this past week. Start off 2024 right.
That's but you came out with that song a while ago.
I did come out with it a long time
It
ago.
was some kind of genius marketing because you came out with a song a while ago. You made more music, but it's kind of like you got the music coming out. You retracking with
Yes.
old music also.
It's kind of a lot to building a fan base, so just starting off by releasing a full album maybe isn't the most entrepreneurial way to start your music career. I should have probably done some singles first, but I just came out the gate hard and wasn't prepared to be able to do visuals yet. And so now it's a
Motivation.
couple years later, but don't give up, get it done, make it happen. And I've done a lot of podcasts and met with a lot of A&Rs, and just kind of had people look over music. One of the first things they say is you better come out the gate hot with a song that's good within the
that's
first
fire
like
song
8
right there.
seconds, 5 seconds or whatever, and that you need to have some visuals. So
I hear you like
That's
to
something I've
paint
worked
a
on.
lot.
yeah,
Definitely.
painted my own album
This is-
cover for Samurai
okay, yeah.
Player. That's the second album that I released. Okay, they're both out on all streaming platforms. You can find me on Instagram, BigB, the Wunderbread Kid.
And you're a sushi chef, is that right? Or is
That's it. I am a sushi
Nice.
chef. I haven't practiced actively in the professional sense for like 10 years, but I've been actively practicing on a regular basis. I've wanted to teach sushi rolling or do
Teaching's
like
your thing.
yeah, teach is something that's cool to do. It'd be awesome to be a professor someday. And teach art in college level.
That's lit.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So
Maybe you could teach me how to draw because I don't got a steady
you
hand.
teach you stuff. You
I don't got a
Yeah.
steady hand at
teach
all.
them stuff.
Well, I'll use the music to help you with your art. Use the art to help you with your music, right? Because they don't belong in separate categories. They go right together.
And you're from the valley.
No, I'm from the Bay Area.
No, but it's okay.
Born in San
So
Leandro.
you're oh snap!
Alameda
I
County,
was there
baby.
the other, but you're living in the valley.
I'm living in the foothills by Yosemite, the mountains.
Okay, yeah, there was a serial.
I mean, I
killer
live
out
at like
there.
3,000 foot
Wasn't
elevation.
there like a serial killer out there?
Thin air up there.
Yeah, there's
the
or-
guy that was recently, not
Remind me of
recently,
Tahoe.
years ago, there was like a serial killer.
there's been some weird stuff. It's a good place to go get away. That's also a good place to go if you're weird. You have
It's
some,
a good place to
mental
get away.
problems.
That's what the serial
It's a good
killer
thing
is.
it's a good thing you're out there then,
yeah.
and to keep track of the serial killers and the weird.
Well, you better keep track, right? If you're gonna raise band.
San Leandro's dope though. You
Definitely.
had to get out of there though.
Yeah, my folks moved me out of there when I was a kid, and we lived in the North Bay for a little while, like Petaluma, and then back up to Tuolumne County, so like Sonora, Columbia, 209, baby.
Went to that
Yeah,
Bell
209's a big area.
Bell Theater in San Leandro Friday.
Oh yeah,
It was pretty dope.
I miss the Bay Area,
It was
though.
kind of historical. Like the AC wasn't really working right. It was like bring a jacket when you go there. And the bathrooms didn't have doors; they had curtains. But with all that involved, and I feel like some of it seemed like volunteer supported base. Yeah, I guess some people were like handing out flyers as you go in for businesses. But they had peaches and herb.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Magic. So I'm like, man, that probably adds to the appeal because this isn't like a big glamorous place. The historical vibes I was feeling instead, like the entertainers were just like going down the aisleway.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I
It's nice to
Like,
kind of see people up
the-
close and personal.
the Blue Magic bumped into me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I
Alright.
was like,
Definitely.
I don't know, I get a little giddy, man. I get giddy about it's weird. I'm not one of these guys that if I see like nowadays musician out there, I'm like, all right. But if I see like oldies or a Motown person, I'm like, oh wow. Start getting a little giddy.
have you guys get to bump into any people that you like aspire to be like musically, or that you've always thought was like super cool, like celebrity person? You get to meet him yet?
Smokey Robinson is amazing.
Did you get to meet him? Though?
Well,
Say hi, whatever.
Well, it's not like any of these people when I bumped into them, they wouldn't remember me. But
I
I went to
got a
Smokey
wild list.
Robinson when he was preaching at it's called Jubilee. Yeah.
I think my favorite celebrity I met was Young and May. Young and May from Brooklyn, New York.
Wait, Young M. Oh yeah. Okay, so you're Young M. May.
Yeah.
I always call her Young Ma. So it's not Young Ma.
No, I mean, well, that's for I guess Bay Area people say Young Ma.
Oh, because of hey Ma.
How she pronounce
That's how I
it,
used to
or
holler.
it's Young and May. But that's one of my favorite artists.
Cool.
Like real life, she dope.
That's
She
how you
dope to
know,
me.
right?
I met her when I was like,
Be real right now.
I want to say like 16, 17.
Wording.
Yeah, I met her when I was like 16, 17 in Sacramento at the Spades of Aces. Yeah, out there.
Aces
of Spades.
Aces of
It's
Spades.
down that way.
Yeah.
We're talking about sack.
Mm-hmm. And it was crazy because they didn't even want me to be in the venue. And they was like, yeah, you too young. You just got to perform and leave. I was like, oh, nah, I want to see Young May. Like, this is what I came for. Like, And she wound up coming through the back. And I was just starstruck ever since. Like, you that person I seen in the video. Like, that's that person. And we locked eyes while we
She is dope. Well, she
Saucy.
get the recognition she should get. It seems like.
Definitely. She definitely one of the hardest female rappers that I
Who's
that
that
I done
person for
heard.
you, BigB, the Wunderbread.
I haven't met very many people like that, but as I'm doing music, I'm getting to meet more artists that I admire that are not maybe aren't at the upper echelon, that are more just independent artists that are out there rocking with it.
Just recently, not to stop you, B.
Yeah.
Just recently, if people haven't noticed, I've been seeing more so celebrities from everywhere come out to the Bay Area, but like slowly, like they feed, like how you feed a fish, like they just pop out slowly. Like I just met Glenn Plummer. What was that? Christmas or a little bit before Christmas? He was at Safeway in Emeryville. Like a regular person, just
see, that's what I mean. That's
regular,
what
like regular in clothes,
perception
everything.
that they're so different than you.
They would never
Meet
come
them
in
and
my
they're
store.
Super cool.
Like
I went to the Punk and Drublick Festival over the summer for
What is it?
NoFX. It's punk rock music,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And then I got to see Co-Defendants, which is I think they're Bay Area ish. Anyway, so I got to see them. They performed with NoFX and whatever, and then I was out looking for somebody that I mightn't have known. Anyways, one of the guys that was the lead singer, his name was Sesh, walked by and got to shake his hand, introduce myself. I thought that was cool. We talked for a second. But the coolest part about that was that he was talking about, this part actually sucks, but it was relatable to me. He was talking about how they stopped in Oakland before they came back, and their car got bipped when all his music equipment in it.
Yeah,
That's messed up.
That's
right?
a normal thing in Oakland. Bipping is a normal thing.
See, that's what I mean. Okay, so like I always say, I've been trendy to hate on the Bay. Been trendy to bip. That ain't cool.
It's not so cool.
Like okay,
Because I think they were normal guys, like you were saying, they're normal guys, and they
They're
probably
normal
spent a lot
people.
of dough, their own dough, worked really hard to make a little bit of money from their music to buy this equipment.
But I feel like they wouldn't
had to
even be
borrow
mad.
other
They'd
people's
just be like, all right, it is what it
They
is.
did. They said it though, and then I was like, man, my studio got struck by lightning. I got bipped by the elements, because it blew a hole through my roof and
Wow.
zapped all my music equipment. In September, we had like an electrical storm that came through, and it literally blew a hole through the roof. And there's like smoke coming out, and turned off the power of the whole neighborhood.
Wow.
And blew the keys off my laptop. And so I'm just starting to get back to making music again. But when he said like, how your stuff gets jacked or messed up pretty easy, I was like, man, that could happen anywhere though. You could be in Oakland, you get bipped, or you could be at home and
You could be in Australia and still get
that
bit.
is a question.
I got bit by nature.
That is a question. I got. So now they're saying, Meezy.
Yeah.
Where is the Meezy from?
I'm from South Berkeley. I'm from Berkeley, California, but to be exact, South Berkeley.
So yeah, you're from the East Bay. So then I got and then you got more questions. People asking like,
Yeah.
So because of from the East Bay, Oakland, now I got people saying, why do people join gangs? That's a question. So you being on that side of the Bay, people are always gonna ask the gang question.
To be honest, it's
I
not.
answer that.
It's not
There's
why.
a lot of reasons.
It's not why you join the gang. In my perception, most people they ain't got family members or they ain't got enough family bond to to make you feel like you need to step up. Like I know people who didn't got bullied in their lifestyle, so that's what forced them to go to a gang. because they feel like that's their family, that's their protection. Or, some people just feel like I want to join the gang just to join the gang because it's cool. Nah.
You feel like that side of bed or gets a bad rap. Yeah. I mean, I even felt that way. So I was like, man, I'm from the Bay. How the hell am I not going to go over the other side of the bridge and see what it's like? And then I'm like, yeah.
I don't perception as calling it a gang, though. I say it's a family thing. If you got, just say for instance,
for their fam.
Say you got a big family base and your family mess with a range of people, and these is the range of people that you deal with on a daily basis. Eventually, these people are going to become your family in some kind of way, or you're going to build a bond with these people. Like, say for instance, went to school with a lot of people. So a lot of people who I went to school with, I don't deal with a certain amount of people, but the people who I am cool with, this is my family. This is my bond. This is who I, deal with, associate with.
I got a comment I'd make on that though. Because I don't have a lot of experience with gang stuff, because just my family moved us way up into the mountains where there isn't any gangs, and occasionally kids will try to act like they're in a gang and something stupid will happen, but nothing ever serious, right? But at the same point, like you were saying about people hassling you and bullying you. Oh my God, I used to get hassled and bullied so much because I never got big, and that's how I got the nickname BigB, right? It's because I wasn't big, but I made friends. And what about having some brothers, or what about making a family outside of your own family circle, or just having some real close homies or friends, and you guys look out for each other, you make a group, and and
that right there,
you could call whatever you want, but how is that different? Because we all got each other's back.
In that position, the police right there, what you just said, the police consider that a gang. Yeah, and I don't understand it. Because 6 people right now, it could be all 6 of us right now. We could go stand right there on the corner, and if a police see us and I'm making loud noise or be making loud noise, we're a gang.
Is it in? They're still. I remember they were like that back in the day. They're still like that.
Yeah, it's like that everywhere now.
They call the Juggalos a gang, and they could. There's some people that have done stuff associated with that. That's maybe we could consider that way. But even ICP was like, no, they did the gathering, at DC or something like that, because they were trying to protest them getting identified as the gang by the FBI or something like that. And they're like, dude, we're just making music, and that's not our fault. Somebody
happened to NWA. Didn't know it happened to the best of the best, but I don't call it a gang. I say they have an extended family. They don't have a gang. It's not a gang. It's an extended family.
I like the idea, though, of not making going out there and intentionally trying to hurt other people that don't got it coming to them.
Definitely.
Like sometimes some nice lady gets bit.
Yeah.
Or when they were knocking people down after we had the quarantine and all that, where they're knocking down.
That was whack. The quarantine.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. After that, and it was like, come on now, that lady's not the fall, or the little old guy, old guy. This guy rolls by. And
I wasn't someone to say
because of his
COVID's not real. But the whole quarantine.
I say to that, it'd be the immature ones. Not
definitely something to prove.
People who got a real mindset or a real goal, I don't feel like they drive themselves to the bullshit.
No.
They just, they thrive somewhere else. Like I know some gang members right now that's from LA that has clothing brand, or they trying to get a restaurant for a food industry. Like it's certain stuff to get away from it. I mean, it's all how you look at it.
So the Meezy number 7, you came up during the COVID.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was doing it before COVID, but you might as well say I came up during the COVID.
Oh, okay. That for some people that was their moment. If you embrace it, that could be your time.
COVID was terrible for me. COVID was terrible.
Are we talking about the actual having?
That too. Just the whole season. Just that was terrible. Like didn't like it.
So you had that experience. It sucks.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. It was terrible. I stayed in the house for 6 months. 6 months I stayed in the house. And just imagine.
It was different down here than it was where I'm living at, because they were like, nah. Just the whole community was like, nah.
Yeah.
We're not having it. And then it just didn't.
And it was wild too. I caught it off the most strangest way. Because I was smoking with my friends.
Oh,
and my brother.
You got listen, from
listen. One of my closest friends, who I call a brother, he came in being goofy. He was like, yeah, you gonna catch COVID because you sitting around here smoking with everybody. I said, don't say that to me. As soon as he left out my door, 5 minutes after, I just went to go smell my weed just like this, like, and couldn't smell nothing. And I started tripping. I was like, oh yeah, it's time for me to go to the hospital. It was like, yeah, you have a mild case. So I'm like, oh yeah, over.
Keep him mild. Well, because you got the vax, right?
Yeah, I got the vaccine.
They
They say I'm a walking zombie though. I ain't worried about that. No, I'm just
playing.
playing.
I was talking because the vax.
Smell the good notion now.
Yeah, I can smell. I can smell. Everything is back to normal. Everything is up. Everything. And you ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm good, baby.
Yeah, the vaccine all of a sudden got a bad. I mean, let people do them. I mean, get the vaccine or don't. Just, I believe people should, just know what they're getting themselves into.
Well, to me, ever since I was a kid, I always had my, my shots or my medical stuff updated. So I don't really feel like that's too,
So you knew what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
So let's get into another track by the BigB.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one video of Meezy's, and then we have MP3s for both of
We
them.
just roll into I'll finish up the BigB audio.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That would be just when we get into Meezy, we just roll it all.
Right.
Because I know you people got a lot of questions for me. A lot of questions. The gang one is just, I can talk about it in so many ways. I can break it down in so many ways. It's just, people got their own perception of it.
It should be a Dateline episode.
For sure.
Yeah,
It's
a tough one.
Bring a casual vibe.
I like casual.
Definitely.
I like to let people express themselves.
For
We
real.
only had one time where that was an issue, and then now we let people know, hey,
There's a limit on how much free expression you get.
well, whatever you say is like,
Are you guys
you
regulated by the FCC?
Well, one guy kind of acted that way. Like, hold on, man, you gotta edit that. You gotta get that out. Like, well, you got it out.
Yeah.
I don't get off on, getting you guys to spread drama. I get off on. Maybe. Feel
Peace and
comfortable
love.
expressing themselves.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
Did that feel good? You got that off your chest?
I feel like
Good energy.
There's a lot of freedom in this space. So
It
maybe
should
I
be.
can shout out a couple things before we get
Please
started.
do.
All right.
This is your moment.
Cool. So a lot of good news this year. Besides last year getting struck by lightning and my studio getting blasted, I'm recovering from that and it's making a good comeback. But I haven't released anything new just yet. I have some stuff on the back burner. But what I do have is the music video that just dropped on my YouTube channel, BigB, the Wunderbread Kid. You can check it out. If you want to go on my Instagram, you can hit the link tree. It got links to everything. And then I'm going to be working with Cut It Up Entertainment on February
Nice.
3rd. All right. And we're going to be doing hip hop on the Bay, which is awesome. I've been doing a lot of shows, promoting a lot of events, and I've had a lot of great artists work with me throughout the last year, but I haven't done anything in the Bay Area yet besides coming to your show, right, to tell you what's happening.
I made this happen.
So
Yeah.
this is pretty cool. So yeah, I'll be in Rodeo, California. So you can check that out. And then I'm tapping into a festival put on by Kill Fear. It's called Bittersweet Bash, February 17th in Modesto. I don't know if you've heard of Kill Fear, but I'm
You
pretty sure
talking
they're a
about
metal
Bang
band.
Chaos? Bang Chaos. Feel fear.
I think Kill Fear is its own band, but they're Modesto
Oh,
has
you're
a
talking
really
about a
cool
band.
metal
Okay,
scene.
okay, all right.
So they're
What you're talking
it's a
about.
mixed genre event.
Okay.
Some of my favorite events are mixed genre events because what do you get to do? You get to meet new people and
Definitely.
you get to hear rock music, punk rock, whatever, and then the hip hop in there where it belongs, just like it should. I'm gonna be at Goldfest. My good old buddy Oscar Goldman. You all know Oscar Goldman. He's done some stuff here in the Bay Area too. He's pretty well known. I think we both went to San Francisco State University. Goldfest March 30th in Columbia, California. Then I'm gonna be at the Utah Inn in San Francisco with Sick Kids Entertainment on 420.
I performed there. Performed at the Utah.
Yeah?
Performed there.
Yeah.
Performed there.
420,
Performed there.
420,
Yeah.
420,
I like the
happy
Utah.
birthday.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
Hotel
gonna check it
Utah's
out.
a nice little
There's a
gig.
lot of good stuff going on.
It's good people at the Utah Inn.
And on top of these events, which are ones that I've been booked for, I'm planning on scheduling some new events. I'll tell you, somebody asked me in my music video, when we were doing the music video, it was my buddy Kingsman I5. He said, B, what have you seen in a music video that you'd like to see in your music video? You know what I told him? I need to see some booty shaking. And he laughed so hard.
Oh yeah. I've been going to
I
Planet
caught him off
Fitness.
guard. He wasn't expecting it, but I was like, 209, there's never Ptolemy County, there's never a lot of booty shaking in your music videos. So.
Oh, I got that, man. I've been watching
All kinds of booties.
the Planet Fitness
different kinds.
commercials. I've been trying to get that Meg the Stallion body, and I think I got the booty.
Oh, you working on it?
I think I got the booty already.
Yeah.
Y'all play too much. Y'all play
got
too
it,
much.
man. Hey, man, I'm the man. If you need somebody to do the booty shaking, man, I'd probably feel fruity once it comes to actual booty shaking. But it's a good thought until that happens.
Yeah. Well, it works better when you have something back there.
It's nice. I mean, you know, in the bedroom,
That's when you slide up mic number 5, by the way.
See, yeah,
Just
see.
letting you know. All right, so tell us a little bit about what you're gonna do.
oh yeah, what is
Oh, me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to rap.
Oh yeah.
All right. And I'm going to make some
Crazy.
noise. And I'm going to play 3 different songs. I think the first one should be I'm That Guy.
Yes.
It's pretty much tells you about me. And then I got another one that has a mixture of 3 different songs. So it's like a remix song. So you get to hear 3 different songs I've done on a couple different albums. And then the last one is called Don't Come Around Here. So the cool thing about that song is it's actually kind of about Ptolemy County because there's just certain spots and, you know, any neighborhood, right? Any city, any place. There's certain spots you just don't need to go there and don't go there to look at it and get your picture taken or something.
Especially if you don't know nobody there.
Let's have Modesto.
Yeah, don't do that. So I'm from Ptolemy County. We got a place called Big Hill. Big Hill's a pretty gnarly spot. Stuff happens.
It is.
Don't go there.
Yeah. Different things.
Go the other way if you want to go.
True story.
Just don't go through that area.
I'll hit you.
You don't
up
need
if
to
I
go
have
there.
Go out there. I don't know. I don't really know what Big Hill is.
Yeah, Big Hill's a mountain.
I don't know if
But anyways, someone came up there from out of town. They passed me and did some crazy shit, and I was like, "What are you doing?" They didn't realize that half the mountains are covered with ice, and the rest of it's all sunny and beautiful. So he had no stinking idea. Gets up there and he gets stuck, and I had to pull him out with my toe strap and help him out. He didn't even speak any English, and he shouldn't have even been there. But it's like there's like 5 cars backed up behind this guy, and then I'm pulling him out because he just shouldn't have went up there in the first place. So anyway,
maybe I'll hit you up if I go to Motherlode Fair or something.
Motherlode Fair is awesome.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay.
So we're just rolling into all these songs all
Let's
at
go.
once.
Yeah, we can do it.
Because he can do his thing right here. Okay.
Okay.
3, 5.
I understand you're not from a large city area. Are you from a farm or a small town?
Small town.
What part of a small town? The so-called good side of the tracks or the other side?
The other side.
When you say the other side, exactly what do you mean? What was wrong over there?
Well, where all the guys get in trouble.
You mean the police were down there all the time?
That's right.
And you were raised in that particular area, is that right?
That's right.
So you violated your probation. Well, what did it mean to you to violate your probation? That would... be pretty rough on the average person.
It didn't bother me.
Well, why
It just
didn't it?
happened.
Why didn't it bother you? It would bother the average person.
Well, I'm not the average person.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, he wouldn't shy away from
How
a
can you
mic.
make so many songs so fast then too? He had to have some of it in there.
Like the BigB.
Nah,
You doing the?
I mean, when
doing
people
the
go to
freestyle,
the
but you got
studio,
stuff out.
when people
do
go
like,
to the studio
you
and
like
freestyle,
You
they
got stuff
punch in.
out, too. So you
We do freestyle sessions at the end of any shows that I put on every time. Every time. And then
Definitely.
I have to be careful because I'll accidentally try to rap battle someone that really likes me and I like them too, right? Like friends. And I'll just start trying to get them to rap battle with
Going
me.
in.
And then they'll be like, stop, that's not nice. And I'm like, come on, I can't help it. I just gotta,
Definitely.
there's just this aggressiveness
Talking
to
about
hip
my
hop
kids
music
and
that
my
kind of
mom
comes
like
out.
that.
Definitely.
And I don't always diss their mama.
Yeah, if it's only them, and they're still.
Yeah.
So what we got?
Next one?
Yeah.
This one's cool because it's like a remix of 3 different songs. So it's my verse. I have features on all 3 of these songs, right? But it's just my verse from each one. So if we go, it's end of a season. We got Sauce remix.
We're going in.
Going in all the way in.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, we are straight boss, no boss. We got sauce, boss enough, boss enough. Saucy and also flossy, shake it, baby. Down on my way, pass on the freeway, across both lanes. I'm a boss, I'm so saucy and bossy. Get the pussy out of the page. Take out the money, take all of the stress off my chest. Shit, Mac and play for just like me. Man, I'm the best you untest. Test these nuts, motherfucker. I'm you in the face with these nunchucks. I'm so saucy and so saucy. Nobody can stop me. I'm so bossy. Just enough to what I say. I'm kind of bossy. If you were there, boss, you would understand lost. Never accused from the boss. That's why I'm saucy.
All right, next one, just like Cypher.
Okay.
Let's go, baby.
Here we go.
Try the motherfucker.
Oh, no.
No, I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's one track, 3 songs.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you got 1 track, 3 songs. Are you moving like that? Moving like that.
3 verses.
Moving like that.
Yo.
Day one, I used to just a game. I'm a lady I like a play, but I ain't no G-fan. Like hardcore, get out and you gon' see shit. Kids, and I walk on the main street, limits so I gas right through Boston. In a boss world, you're waiting for the encore. Shit, I don't know how you might see that I'm a fan. And then when the guy that does the shit that you don't respect, I'm taking a star roll. I really like shit. Hey, bro, now people change, yo, you better do it in space. So when I can stand the thing, bro, yeah,
Remind me of my partner Harrison Woods. He go by Rinse now.
Smoke with this one. Check it out.
What I'm doing, or what the hell I'm just saying, you never tried it, hit up the key, you can buy it. I ain't quiet, long silence, down and drop hard. I got to go hard, no mistakes, repetition goes hard, achievement, took many moves for this day, hearts. Like the end, sucking up the chips, another season of counts. Keep rolling like trees, keeping BigB.
Yeah, shout out to Check Production, baby.
Saturday,
End of the season.
heavy.
All right, we got one more. Just don't come around here, okay?
Police here?
They want the best
Don't come around here. Yeah, don't come around here. Disappear. We don't need to type around here. Disappear. Shift in the 6 gear. Disappear.
What harder? Somebody make shit.
Get this. Don't come around here, disappear. Shift in the 6 gear, disappear. Don't come around here, disappear. Don't come around here, disappear. Shift in the 6 gear, disappear. Don't come around here, disappear. Don't come around here. Yeah, don't come around here, disappear. We don't need your type around here, shift.
Let's
Yeah.
go, Big B.
Hey, y'all,
Thank you.
see y'all on stage together.
Shit, that would be awesome.
I ain't gonna lie. If you got another beat like that,
I can
I
never-
definitely slide on something with you like that.
It's some of my favorite rap compadres
you
who I
said that
made
was a
music
baby.
with. Big B, man. Going big.
That B could be like, I like the big and then the B.
Mm.
Because B could, I mean, oh yeah,
Yeah.
the name right there, but that could be, people could go big and then, hey, Bay, or,
Mm.
they could use the
There's
B.
so many different things, yeah, you could do with that, right?
Yeah, we're about to get into, the Meezy's,
Let's do it.
What stages y'all rocking on that y'all enjoyed recently? And then we can go to the Meezy.
Recently,
Video?
Game Room, Sonora, Water Wheel Saloon is my favorite spot.
I ain't even been on no stage lately.
R.I.P. to
I have been on the stage. Let me stop lying. I've been on the stage, but I ain't performed. But I've been on the stage lately. I just ain't. You know.
I see you rocking it. I mean, not in person. See you rocking it.
No, the last show that I had was at the Utah Inn. It was with my
okay.
It was with my friend Riss and Jai.
Oh, wait, hold on. Didn't you rock with Bizarre?
Yeah, I did that
back,
in San Jose.
Bizarre from D12.
That was my first couple shows.
That place doesn't exist anymore.
Wow.
So that's
the Black Bar
I don't
Sofa.
think Back Bar exists anymore, right?
Wow.
So,
if they took that out, that's crazy. That's
I don't think because it was right there.
I still got videos of that.
Right there in the plaza with the massage, not the massage bar, the hot tub place.
No,
which was kind of the same thing if we're thinking about the massages.
My brother came here and he said,
it probably was
the massage parlor. I was like,
I don't know. I probably ain't pay attention.
The hot tub place where you still get the action.
Come on.
They have people waiting outside. Like if you don't have someone to go in with, they have people waiting outside.
You might go in with nothing, but you come out with something.
Yeah. Well, the water will wash away. They got bleach in the water. It'll wash
a lot.
For sure.
So we getting into
Thank you guys. That was fun.
Oh no, we're still rocking.
I'm not done. No, I'm just. I always enjoy every time I perform. It's great.
You welcome if didn't nobody say nothing because you said thank you and got a little quiet bird shaking. No, I'm just playing Big B.
It's always great to have the big B in here.
Definitely, because I'm definitely coming back, and I'm definitely gonna want Big B to host back with me.
But
yeah, it's a good time.
Definitely.
Family of it. Easy. Yeah. Make yourself comfortable.
Definitely.
Get into some Meezy number 7.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into this.
Please tell us a little bit about Tropical.
Okay, Tropical is produced by my producer Ramos. He's from Richmond. His studios is called Snap Sounds. The guy who's on this video with me is my cousin. His name is Chris, but he go by 2 Steez. His Instagram is at Everybody Hate Chris, which is so funny because everybody hate me's, which is the two biggest things in the world right now. But we got an album coming out called Everybody Hates, the Terrible Twos. So this is Tropical.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey, number 7 in better get your man, he trying to be your home. They done put some shots in him, now he's saying that he holy. Bitch, I speak to myself when I'm damn Hey, better get your man, he trying to be your home. They done put some shots in him, now he's saying that he holy. Bitch, I speak to myself when I'm feeling lonely. You can't tell me how to move, watch your step, but we gon' show him. I done lost so many to the streets, niggas real funny. Once you die, niggas want your spot to use you like a trophy. Smoking on some shit that had you stuck like my OG. Me and Trail in the field too deep, how you won't be? Every time I hear the word snap, it describe me. Fucking on 2 twins, they too raw, call them Siamese. I'm in everybody hood, if you wanna find me. They say they hate me, it's be the reason why they love me. Bitch, I'm waist deep like I'm Tyrese. Use a real fiend, getting high up on IV. I was elevated by them plugs who was by me. Niggas real bums with a name like they ID, you get me? Started from the bottom to the men, I'm coming in hot now. Hit you with that rock bottom, damn, he got knocked down. Get your ass up, go ahead and fight some more rounds. I was taught to never lose, wish I would back down. Raised by the best, please don't play with that name. My brother locked down for trying to blow a nigga brain. You can't tell me about no pain when we was stuck up in that rain. How the tips hit his body, probably roaming through his brain.
2 Steez, I'm psychotic and ambitious. These niggas on they last leg, they a transmission. I can't be your baby daddy, I'm that Ed Griffin. I'd rather bubble like the souls of some Rap Simmons. He ain't my mans with that soft ass handshake. I'm in the kitchen with a hammer making tan break. I skate better by myself, niggas dead weight. And niggas be the reason niggas catch a Fed case. Me and Meez, we the terrible twos. I'm on the terrace with a baddie and she terrible too. Hot nigga, if you push me, I'll be playing it cool. Stay dripping like I'm fresh out from playing in pools. Been shorty over, then for sure I'm breaking the rules. Austin Powers in that coochie, yeah, I'm feeling the groove. Rude stoner, shut the fuck up, you killing my mood. I'm so high, I'm in a space where it ain't no view. Swear these niggas all talk, they a podcast. And they the ones that be on foot while I drive past. Say you can hustle, you can't even move a dime bag. But you tryna play the center for the time mag. You can't afford it, so don't ask me what my time costs. I don't bargain with no nigga cause my price raw. The game is sold, not told, that ain't my fault. Need 50 million before God cut my lights off, hey.
Let's talk about that and why you hate the Niners.
That's how you did that. I see what you did there.
Wow, Luke. Wow, you just gonna throw me out like that? He just gonna throw me out like that. Okay, listen. I love Frisco. I love Frisco. Love San Francisco. Don't get me wrong. I just hate the Niners. They're overrated. They just everybody's a bandwagoner, you know. As soon as they lose,
anyway now. So
yeah, but still, they still a part of this. They still a part of this. This unit right here. You know, they still part of San Francisco.
We don't want to lose people. They're the last ones left. But I get it. That's not on the East Bay side.
It's okay.
'Cause,
I'm a diehard Raider fan, but I got a secondary team on them too.
I have a lot of friends that are diehard Raider fans, and it's just like, man, someday they're gonna win, bro. It's messed
See,
up,
but
though,
what
'cause
I hear is,
they're still a
you know, I
team.
always
It's
respected the
unfortunate.
Raiders. I'm not a fan, but you know, no, it's the fans I'm a fan of, not the team.
It's because it's
No
it's
matter
our
what, I'll
heart.
stick
It's
with it.
the power. It's really the black hole. You ever been to the Coliseum?
Yeah, I have, and then
Go
I
to the
stopped.
black hole. That's
I stopped coming after that second time. I was like, let me give it another chance. Like, nah.
shout out to the people who was doing the black hole back in like 08, 09, all the way down to the last game.
I respect. I feel like you got to be from the East Bay to really enjoy it, because I always had people on my car and I had to talk.
I think
about
that's what
my
made me
car.
really stay a
You know.
Raider fan, because it was the fan base. It
Culture.
was family. It was
Yeah.
just like
Yeah, you got
how we
a whole vibe.
presented with like the game, the
I
whole
guess
game
it's like
thing.
if you ain't from there, shouldn't be there. So yeah.
Definitely, because I definitely seen a couple Niner people wearing their jerseys and get beat up in the Coliseum before.
'Cause
So
I always experienced all these sports events because work. I did a lot of gigs at the time where I'd be cooking for these
mhm.
events, or I don't know, wristbanding or whatnot. And so I experienced a lot of things. Yeah, Raiders games got me going twice, and I was like, yeah, good for them, but yeah, I'm not from this side.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I don't know how when people go on hypey on your car, it's like I'm walking up to my guy. Hi guys,
Nice, that's what I
this
do.
is my car here.
They just gonna keep going. They ain't gonna care. They gonna
Yeah,
wait till
they
you
didn't
get in
really
your car and
listen,
drive off.
like-
They gonna keep.
Hey, but at least they respected. They weren't trying to steal my car. They were just trying to have a party on top of it.
Sorry, it ain't nothing wrong with it. They fix the damages after.
Oh, I thought it was actually the most broken into and stolen car, a Honda.
Had a little bucket, little buck, little
Yeah.
buck.
But you know, also the messed up thing is why I needed to move on from that was because not only was it like most stolen and most broken into, it was actually I think number 2 on the list. But also I would get pulled over a lot, and that wasn't cool either. So it's like I'm getting it from all angles. I need a new car, you know.
I stopped coming to the Bay Area like as often as just because you couldn't afford to. You know, I used to come like a lot, and you know I stopped coming very often and only come like once or twice a year. I don't get no tickets no more. No more. I'm not getting any tickets. And I was like, really? I used to have like 5 tickets backed up, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? I didn't even do
System
anything.
is backed up.
I'm just driving and pull over.
I think it also stops with age too, because as I've gotten older,
Don't wear a flat bill hat. That helps. If you're wearing a flat bill hat, you just
you drive a truck.
wear
though,
a trucker
too.
hat. Yeah, you gotta wear a trucker hat. Now they ain't gonna pull you over no
Yeah,
more.
from around here.
Don't you come around here.
Because you know, Meezy, you still in your 20s. I think you were 20. You
24.
turned 21 back in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you still got your moments. As we get older,
I didn't have my days, but I feel like I'm an old person. I got an old soul, very
keep that
old soul.
going.
Yeah.
'Cause I've had times where I would get pulled over just for being out at night, and I would just go, I already got this, officer. I know I'm going to jail. But now, if they pull me, it's weird. As I've gotten older, I get pulled over, and I'm like, oh no. But then they ask me for advice. I'm like, whoa, what? Dang, times are changing.
People got to know their law when they get pulled over. If you don't know your law,
Don't let them look in your car anymore. You don't have to do that. Don't
yeah.
do it.
If you don't
They
do
said,
it,
you know, we found this bottle of prescription medication. We're gonna take you to jail now. And I was like, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I
and then
felt
you know
so
what? They take me to
violated.
jail and they get
Listen,
the pill bottle had
B,
Tylenol in it. That
I'll
someone
roll
left
up
in
my
freaking
window and
car.
show them my ID
And it's
and
only
everything
Tylenol.
through my window like this before I let
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
come
scan
get
that.
me out of there.
No, I felt so violated when they said, you
Oh
don't
no,
have
they
to
can get
get
violated.
back,
They
right?
can
I'm
get
like, come
they
on,
can
man.
violate some people.
Why you gotta pull me out for my blue pills here, man? That's come on, man. I got that on Groupon for one thing.
Right.
The meeting.
I thought it was Groupon.
Well, maybe at the
growers,
maybe at
the
the
growers.
time. Yeah, maybe at the time.
Definitely.
The Meezy. Let's get into your next track. And tell us why you're the Meezy number 7. And then next track.
Depending
We'll
on
do
what
it
next
all,
depending on what next track
We
I'm
only have
talking
one
about, I
video.
think I just did I just did
No,
one
no,
of probably my biggest, it's going to be one of my biggest songs that I done did now. I just remixed my brother Nefta Farrell big timing song.
Okay.
It's called well, he wanted me to call it Chain Flow, so I'm probably gonna put it in that area, you know. So yeah, I hope y'all like it, you know. Tell me what y'all think.
So the one I show, can you tell me what that says?
It is Big Time. That's
okay,
the
cool.
one. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Here we go.
Produced by my little cousin Baby J.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, say the bitch sent the dub, yeah. A quick fee. I done passed the key to the Benz and left it on E. Got done working day and night. I can touch you, love me. You can't ride in the car unless you pass on feet. Shit through her skis or what I call her. Got so much game, I fuck the mama and the daughter. Make a sucker do a 360 spin on Vince Carter. Pulling up, smoking on some shit that never started. We can turn the whole party out if you bought it. Please don't send a threat. I'm retarded. I got niggas hopping out that bitch and tell me how you want it. Be that best step and get you gone in the morning, bitch. I'm big time and I can tell your bitch truth. When she see me get the grind, you might never get the bitch, Use a virgin, bet I pop her cherry, not on purpose, bitch. I'm big time and I can tell your bitch truth. When she see me get the grind, you might never get the bitch, Use a virgin, bet I pop her cherry, not on purpose. I just wanna blow a bag or two. This is I smoke, not no boom. Make her take a trip to the moon. I can show you games, just be cool. I just wanna blow a bag or two. This is I smoke, not no boom. Make her take a trip to the moon. I can show you game, just be cool. Yeah, that's that Kill F&B shit. Ooh.
Just get into it.
Yeah. No, I think he got we got Add Me Up and I think we got Send in My Room.
So what would you like?
You could play either one.
Oh no, we did. Add Me Up. I guess that would be the one.
Is it that one that I'm touching?
That's the one you played the video. It'd be the other one.
1 + 1 = 2. Nigga, Add Me Up. Hey. 1 + 1 = 2. Hey, yo, Flame, how you make this one, man? Yeah, man.
Oh, Mary.
Yeah, 1 + 1 = 2, nigga, Add Me Up. I got drink in my cup like the double up. Let's get your, they can't fuck with us. Yeah, hey, 1 + 1 = 2, nigga, Add Me Up. I got drink in my cup like the double up. Let's get your, they can't fuck with us. Only fuck with heavy niggas as we came up. Don't claim I could be your name, you better change it up. I'm the real 1500, bitch, I'm dangerous. Niggas get a little money and start to switch it up. I can see when niggas about you better give it up. They ain't really outside, Berkeley killers fuck. We're in 100 deep and not give a fuck. Now we ain't all black trying to slide until somebody touch. Put some money all up on your head, feel like a piggy, Got that big hoes who wanna fuck, we bout to get it up. Whole parade up in my city, I bet we get it. He ain't crash, let me listen to people who gon' get him hurt. I got young dogs who tryna slide and put you on the shirt, nigga. Yeah, like he ain't crash, let me listen to people who gon' get him hurt. I got young dogs who tryna slide and put you on the shirt, nigga. 1 + 1 = 2, nigga, Add Me Up. I got drink in my cup like the double up. Better get your, they can't fuck with us. Only fuck with heavy niggas as we came up. Don't claim the block up in your name, you better change it up. I'm the real 1500, bitch, I'm dangerous. Niggas get a little money and start to switch it up. I can see when niggas fuck, you better give it up.
And told you niggas give it up. Back on the rock, that's all I talk about. No, we gon' live it up. Don't hit my phone if it ain't about no dollars. I can't get enough. Don't want no smart, no, we keep choppers pot. Don't watch me lift them up. Kill my buzz, all that nagging in my head. Don't get on fuck. Sit the grand thuggin', talking like you body, get on touch. Bust a gram down, no, I want some dollars I can touch. You get fan down, you fuck with niggas, buy me, that's a must. We not playing around with no niggas that's on that from the front. My niggas want to been thumping out on blocks who grew up shooting shit. Y'all know this. I'm so true to this. And we too equipped that Ruger King. I'm gonna keep talking shit, man. I know I'm gonna keep hopping on beats till we get rich. Fuck how niggas feel, you can take this as a diss. I'm gonna take a swing, it's gonna be a hit or miss. I'm screaming for cheats till that nigga see his kids.
Yeah, nigga. Free all my thugs out the cage, man. Yeah, free all my thugs out the cage, man. That was good up. Add Me Up. 1 + 1 = 2, man. Add Me Up. 5 + 5 = 10. 5 plus 2 equals 7. That's me. 7 through the door all day long. Yeah. Yeah, my thugs. No,
There's some
it's
people it works. If they go out of jail and then they go out and they go into the rest,
true story.
then they can be totally good to go. But you go in there and it's like you go you're in like high school for thugs.
Mhm.
You go to jail and that's like college.
Mhm.
You come out of there with all the
Like
skills. That
graduated.
You graduated.
Graduated.
I feel like jail could be a lot smaller if prisons and all that stuff. We just actually maybe just at the prison area where we just certain people like maybe someone's out there mass murder. Well, actually, at the same time, do we even need those people still around? Like the people that are really that bad, like the rapists and pedophiles. Do we need them locked up?
I
Or
don't
should we
think.
just get rid of them.
Listen, I don't feel like nobody is bad,
You know, screwed up those when they
But-
were innocent.
but I also feel like
You actually know.
If it's a fact that
they can
they're-
fix the problem.
if it's a fact that the person's guilty with certain
yeah.
certain crimes, like we're talking about the crazy ones, like the real violent people or like the
Yeah.
rapists and pedophiles. Do we just
I feel
take
like they
money
need to
off
get their ass beat. No cap.
Yeah.
If you're a pedophile rapist,
But a lot of times you put them in there,
Get beat.
and then they get dealt with behind the bars anyway.
I mean, you hope.
not all of them.
You-
Not all of them.
You-
Not
you
all
like-
of
You
them.
like cross fingers. You just hope so. That's the crazy thing. Like we hope they get.
I feel like no. Don't get me wrong, because every person ain't a bad person. But I feel like if you did something wrong in that case, you should get beat up, and don't hide from it. Like you know what's coming your way. Like don't run from it. You knew you made your bed, lay in it.
I feel like they always giving them housing. Like they do a little bit of time and then they have their little housing.
I feel like they hide them from the community because it's a lot of people. Listen, don't get me wrong.
They try to.
They got a lot of people that's on the sex registry around the Bay Area.
I mean, I know certain hotels to where I know they rented that place out just for these people.
Yeah, that's sad.
And they should be like, I feel like they should be like, once they walk out, beat up.
Yeah,
Next
that's
person,
sad.
beat up. Because it's like, I mean, the most sympathy you give these people is like, well, they have a sickness, which also means they should not be.
I wouldn't call it a sickness.
Right?
I wouldn't call it a sickness. It ain't no sickness. It's not okay. So listen, I have ADHD,
I don't feel
PTSD
sympathy for these people though.
ADD.
Either way,
I don't feel like them symptoms gonna make me snap out on something, but you have to trigger me, or you have to push a button for me to react to something. It's not that simple.
I see the jail and prison system as just okay. Now they're just living in here. Like what's
The jail system is terrible.
See, hots in a cot.
They have failed us
in a way
very bad.
Hots in a cot.
Listen, I feel like if anybody who works in a correctional facility, if you're a correctional officer, talk to the inmates. That's the main goal. You talk and communicate with them, you will have a better life. You wouldn't feel like somebody trying to come get you or coming after
Yeah,
you.
because most people would be up for that.
Most correctional officers who I've met is
the
very
inmates.
disrespectful.
The inmates would be up for that.
Very disrespectful. It don't even matter about the inmates. It'd be the correctional
But
officers.
yeah, those are the guys that I mean they could be on. You could probably maybe be on edge or think, hey, this. Well, there's that separation thing, I guess.
No, I wouldn't call it separation. I say it's more so what they call it when people try to poke their chest out.
Ah, yeah, macho.
It's like-
or-
Yeah, that's how it is in
hate
jail.
those kind of
It's either
Big flexing.
there you go.
Big
They
flex.
flexing. They flexing on them. Either the police want to flex on you or the inmate want to flex on the police.
Because I noticed you're not. It seems like a big fan of the police, but you're not against the police. either.
Nah, I know. I got
get that
I got a
vibe from
couple.
Meezy
Listen,
episode.
I done had an officer. Honestly, to say it, I done had an officer drop my case. It was like, hey, bro, I know who you is. You're not a bad kid. I'm gonna let you go. Like,
There's the good and the bad.
yeah, you got the good cons, the bad cons, but
But your
you know-
life is in their hands. That's the scary thing. Yeah.
true, indeed.
Check this one out. Think about this one. You could come from a background though of people who have made bad decisions, been locked up, and been through corrections and all that. And then at the end of the day, though, bottom line is it's a choice. Though, if you decide you don't want to live that lifestyle, and you don't want to go down that same road, and you want to break that chain, going back through correction systems. Because what happens when you go in, you come out institutionalized.
Mm-hmm.
You come out institutionalized. Now that way that you were from being in there passes on and becomes generational.
Yeah.
All right. And the next thing you know, you could go to the next generation, next generation. But you got a choice to break that cycle and break that chain yourself.
Facts.
And you do the right thing and go out and spread love and good.
And the reason why I say this is because
Sometimes
my grandpa
you use your
been
power,
incarcerated.
like your strength as a man that you could use to do bad things, use it for the right reason. Like I seen some lady get slammed in Walmart by a dude. All right, so I'm keep my hands to myself. But when I seen that happen, you think I keep my hands to myself? Oh hell no! I do something about it. But in the meantime, though, you don't got to go and live that same lifestyle that people before you around you did. You can make a change. You can make a choice.
Real thought? I feel like this is about
it's a real thing.
But am I wrong? I feel like, or maybe it's this area I'm from. I feel like
a lot of the men in my family have been locked up.
Listen, my grandpa has been incarcerated for 28 years.
Someone else, like if I want to defend someone else,
it's the right thing though. I only got one person to answer to, so if the state doesn't like me doing the right thing,
on God,
on God.
There you go. On God and them. On God and them and his handles.
I think it's also how the world is these days. How it is. Like Meezy, you seem like you got a great mom, right behind us. So you had a great upbringing. So
a stand up mom at that.
You're gonna mess up in life, but you're not gonna go all the way out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yeah, I'm not crashing out. That's out. But don't tempt me. I'm not no green bean ass person.
But you got morals at least.
There you go. I'm not just no fly guy. You ain't just gonna think you gonna come over here and do something.
It takes like upbringing and community. Because I think that's the thing when it comes to how we view police is like, well, what's the community doing? At least because we could do away with it if a community would actually be accountable. Right? Talk to
the community.
You know who I respect? I think he's pretty cool. That's been a police officer. Shaq.
Shaq.
Shout out Shaq. Shaq, he's a big ass dude, but listen, he got his own police department, and I respect it because he understands. He understands what the community goes through.
Yeah, do it the right way.
Shaq understands the community.
Man, if I got pulled over by Shaq, though,
I'm not gonna lie. If I
like verse, dude.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Songs are dope.
I'm not gonna lie. If Shaq pulled me over. Hey Shaq, can I get an autograph? You can take me to jail later, but can I get an autograph? Please. Listen, I don't know what I did wrong. I speeding up. Just stop it.
Let me speed that first.
A guy the size of Shaq though actually get me running you down.
Bro, the kids these generations, you would never know they sprouting.
I relate to Lil Wayne though, because I've been
little guys.
Yeah, they sprouting.
I've been pulled over by some beautiful officers.
Listen. When I went to jail, I think it was funny of me of doing this because I think if you don't try to make an officer or officer 2 laugh, I feel like they gonna just be dickheads to you. So you gotta make them feel like they still human in some kind of way because once they get behind that badge, it's a different ball game.
I agree with that, but I'll tell you where else it works. Job interview.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Make them smile.
True.
You don't tell like a real joke, like you save those for later. But if you can get them to crack a smile and they like your personality,
you got the job. You got the job.
It takes the community to also. When I say community, also the community could be the ones to put the officers in check. Not be against them. Go to their meetings, talk to them. I think like Mr. Fab did that sort of thing, and we all respect Mr. Fab.
Definitely.
Punk. He's
definitely got a song with Fab too.
Community. He's trying to see what's up with them. To join you guys.
That's the only way you make a difference. You can't just sit and complain about it. You got to kind of go see what's going on and speak up and say things.
Not in every case though, because you can always
You're right.
look and search around the community, and still the community won't back you up.
So, you guys, is it hard being a rapper? Because I usually think of this when I ask.
It's definitely hard being a rapper.
Comedians or people that do podcasts say, "Why the hell would you do this?"
But
I thought about this with rappers. I would say
being a rapper isn't so hard, but promoting events, scheduling other artists, booking the stuff, being an
underground artist,
and then being an indie promoter artist, working with others, scheduling, social media. You put all that stuff together, and it is a lot. Just being a rapper, though, like showing up and rapping, that part I got.
How do you become
doing all the other stuff that are behind it to promote your music? It's a lot.
Yeah, it takes money. It's not cheap.
There's no real rap that makes like I don't want to consider Drake like a real rap.
Motto's a good one though. I'm not a big Drake fan either, but the motto.
Certain songs.
That was fun.
Like, okay, I guess we got the Wayne and the Lil Wayne and maybe the Jay-Z's, but I don't think a rap really gets like a big time show.
You can't really put Wayne and Jay-Z in like the same category.
Well, same category that if they did a concert, it would be a big amphitheater.
No, for sure.
I don't think. I saw Snoop. He was dope, but I don't think many people get the recognition. Like, how do you think rappers hit that legendary status? Like say Michael Jackson. Like, how the heck would this happen?
Michael just had a smooth voice.
It's not exactly a secret, but it is kind of a secret. There's a lot of tricks that the business managers and
people be selling their lives.
And all this thing, the business side of it, the real big corporate industry business side of it, that indie artists like you and myself.
Not only that, people are signing for 360 deals, and that's nothing. You just signing for a big loan. If I want to go get a loan, I might as well go to Bank of America or Chase or something, to go get me a loan for the same price that this label is finna try to hit you with. Because in the long run, you got to pay this back. It's just a temporary loan for now.
Yeah, we're giving you an advance.
There you go.
The record label advance. It's $100,000 deal if you sell this much, blah blah blah. But we'll give you $15,000
right now.
But at the end of it, you didn't sell the full 100,000. Now do you owe them? Or
yeah,
what?
you will have to owe the remaining of that
contract.
We got my own little things, but then we got the fans tuning in and okay. Well, I just got this one question. They must really think Meezy's hitting the sexy sort of vibe. It's like 3 questions down. Do you sing in the shower, Meezy?
Do I sing in the fucking shower? Oh my god! I rap in the shower. Yeah. If that's what y'all want to know, I rap my own music, or I freestyle beating on my chest. I don't know.
Turn it back to. I don't think we answered. Why is it? Why are you number 7? Is this a family thing?
Nah, it's not a family thing. I done had 7 different situations in my lifestyle where I could have got taken out, and the 7 is just a lucky number for me. It's just stuck with me. Like everything I do, I see a 7. Everywhere I go, I see a 7. So 7 just around me, and it's not just on me. It's tatted on me.
Okay.
It's tatted on me. So
okay.
So the 7s is around, and then it's not just me. My auntie also is a big fan of 7s. So yeah.
So it's okay. So you've had 7s surrounding you.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
I guess the number.
7's one of my favorite numbers. 7,
I guess
13.
the number. Listen, I guess the number chose me. I didn't pick the number. Right. The number chose me.
I mean, all 7s. That's a lucky number. BigB. Are there non-hip hop artists that have had a significant impact on your music?
Absolutely. I love punk rock music.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like
we
No
got that
Effects, Pennywise, new metal music with Bizkit and System of a Down.
Bizkit is hard.
And even Korn has some rap songs. Korn has a rap song.
Listen,
Bizkit.
My producer and me, we be on some totally old different world. Listen, he lit me. I be in a different world with my producer. He just everything from rock to hip hop to R&B to slow jams to it could be anything.
Have you noticed that rock has reemerged though as a genre as a subgenre
within hip hop? Yeah,
for real. You know, City Morgue.
We need more.
Yeah, but still,
I don't think it made it with MPK.
What's that song? We will rock you.
Oh, man.
Look, you remember that song? Look, you remember that song? Listen, they sampling that right now. Like, and that's probably one of the hardest samples you can ever imagine.
I believe Turf Talk did one.
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly didn't quite make it. He needs to stick to rapping. I got
You're blocking your face.
Oh yeah. Mike's on me. All right. There we go. Yeah, like how his mom said on the couch. It's kind of like
I love the genres of music. Honestly, though, I have my truck and my rack song, my hat.
Mm-hmm.
That one I'm influenced by old school hip hop. At the same time, I don't have a problem admitting I got a little bit of country influence too. And you guys know Jelly
Hey,
Roll.
man.
There's some other hip hop,
Did-
like I call it hip hop.
I'm a
That's
big
working good.
Nelly fan when it come down to country music.
How the hell old? Dang, were you? You said you 24?
Mhm.
Nelly. Wow.
Hip hop goes well with country music. Hip hop's a genre that's awesome because it goes into all the other genres.
Yeah, no,
They're not
that's
separate.
amazing because I feel like even Nelly's faded away from me, and you.
I mentioned
sound
Codependence earlier. That's hip hop and punk rock. combined.
Listen, Nelly, if you out there, you hear me, and you got a country song that's a banger, come holler at me because I want to hop on that. You understand me?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
He
telling
jumped on
you,
with Tim McGraw. I was like, what is he doing? But then,
Right.
telling you, it's different.
He always
It's
said
different.
he was country anyway.
It's always good to tap into another
country
fan
grammar.
base.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, that's-
so you still
That's
respect
absolutely
it.
yeah. They go together.
Hey, I mean, you must have done something with the good old boys.
Which like the Oak Ridge Boys?
No, from Placerville, the good old boys. Placerville, you never heard of the good old boys?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do my research on them. I probably heard them too. I probably heard them.
It was funny. They had a little. No, the good.
Oh wow! See, look,
Yeah,
it's my mom. Look, it's my mom. though.
I think we're a local group.
I
that,
like it. No, the
it's
good old boys. I had
hip-hop
them on the show.
music, but also
They were.
country.
It's a hip hop. It's a rap group, but country.
Oh.
They from out there in Placerville. They be rapping about.
Yeah, that's a
They
little
got
bit
some
north
dope
of where
beats.
I'm at.
They be talking about the fishing and all that.
My favorite artists to work with are the ones that will actually respond. You send them a message and ask them about something on Instagram.
Like
you actually
guys.
send them a message and
Yeah.
they answer.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it might not be a day or two, but
I'm not gonna lie
think
to
that
you.
they're so awesome that they won't even respond to you. You're like, hey, come on now.
That's called being over the top.
You start to get full of yourself.
Yeah, your head get too
Don't forget that you're
water
just a
filled.
Because
person.
Meezy wasn't even so sure at first, but then I was like, yeah, man,
Definitely.
this guy, he's for real. So he's just trying to figure out who's who.
Yeah.
Definitely, because when it comes down to business, I like to conduct my business the right way, and not to bring certain stuff into it. But what made me be that way is because I tried to handle my business and got played out of a verse. That's
Got scammed?
For your verse?
I wouldn't say scam, I wouldn't say rob, but I will say that he needed it more than me at the time and didn't know how to convert or communicate with me. That's what I call it.
Okay, no names there. Okay.
I got
Just don't mess with that.
You know what's
guy
trip
called
about
Baby
like
Gas,
doing
Gas
music
Babe or
and
something.
you're on like Spotify or distro or whatever. Someone will be like, "When are you gonna pay me for that verse?" And you're like, "Oh, listen, I worked real hard on that song and it streamed a lot, and I made a whole $5 max
B,
out of 100,000 streams." off
you
the
tell
whole
him
thing.
on
I'll give
DistroKid,
you- I'll
it's
give
a
you
50-50
cents.
split. It's a
Yeah, I know, you
50-50
can do
split.
that. You can.
So,
They gotta have their own account. that-
Yeah, you gotta split. I split. Listen, if you are an artist and you do a song
like
with me,
here's your $5.
and you want your half from this song because of your verse, and you want to get paid, we could go 50-50. I have no problem with
Yeah,
that.
me neither.
So, Meezy, people want to know, how do you spend your free time, and are you single? Oh, okay, here we go, man. All right, that must be the ladies right there, man.
Listen, how do I spend my free
And
time?
are you single?
We
know BigB ain't single,
COL.
right? You're not.
I spend my free time in the studio,
Still married.
mainly in the studio. But relationship status, I don't speak on those. I don't know.
Okay.
That's
Perhaps,
common,
you
you know?
wait. I mean, just take it how you hear it.
Yeah.
We gotta go through it.
Don't look, nah. If the shoe fit, wear it. That's all I can tell you.
Do they have to ask permission to your mom? Like,
I'm
hey,
grown.
she-
The only thing they gotta do is if they my mom, if she don't like you, you gotta bounce.
That used to be
I
my.
ain't gonna lie, you gotta bounce.
That used to be my thing. I used to want them to go through my mom, so I could feel like, all right, this is
Any female I done dealt with in my life, they done been through my whole family. Trust me. And it ain't no game going through that, cause ain't no game going through that. Yeah, it ain't easy. I just say that. It ain't easy. So if y'all thinking it's easy, not easy. Y'all don't want to be.
I was watching the 90 Day and who watches 90 Day here? Beyonce. Gino.
What, 90-day trial period?
No, 90 Day Fiance. Gino
car?
sent nudes of his now wife to his ex to his ex to like that's violate right there. That's breaking the rules, right?
Yeah, that's not nice.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I'm gonna let them know because these people respond to these 90
I don't send those.
Yeah, I don't really.
I like to see him
what
in
is this?
person.
That's like.
Well, we talking about this guy sent it to his ex to
Of his current old lady?
yeah, and like
Oh,
they're they're technically kind of celebrities because they're on a TV show. So
Yeah, I
it's
was
like
gonna say, isn't this reality TV?
yeah, so now it's his ex, of course, is gonna use it against and like show all
my
these
God.
pictures out there.
For
Yeah,
sure.
there's no comeback from that, bro.
That was planned.
You
yeah,
think,
Definitely.
you think that wasn't real?
Look, we got any more Q&As?
Come on.
We got any
I'll
more
tell you,
questions?
This right here, this is real though.
I don't think they did it for the ratings or the money or any of that stuff.
yeah,
So the lady is
exactly.
Mr. Taking. Taking by the money. You understand me? Taking by the money.
I mean, like you know, like I don't.
I'm taking by my music, ladies. Taking by my music.
Married to the game, I think they call it.
I'm married to my wife.
I'm married to my music.
Amen.
So what does that mean? Does that mean if she says, "No, you're not doing this track, you're not doing that track"?
No, she never does any of that. She goes with me to all my shows and brings the kids, and it's a blast. The
Yeah.
kids are out there singing B501.
Because you got censored for that one show.
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Or,
This is your future right here.
in the
You know,
intro to a few of my songs, my son, I used him in the studio, and he said BigB with his little 4-year-old, 3-year-old
See,
voice.
look, that's
like,
lit.
That's one of my favoriteest things. When he hears his own voice, you know, I can put him on there as a producer. So if something happens to me, they'll hear my voice, but they'll also he can still keep getting whatever Spotify change you get.
For sure.
Like you just got a notification from your son. He wants 50% of that track.
You can have 50% of it.
That's why you
Yeah,
stay
it's
independent. Because if you're a celebrity, they're gonna want to sue you for that. Like
Yep.
I guess 50
Yep.
Cent and Dr. Dre's kids want to like get on him for that. And
Well, I guess
Coy
Dr.
Lee
Dre's
Ray,
son-
she's always beefing with
He'd be
Benzino.
disappointed because you didn't.
That's her dad.
Yeah, I know. Right? And she's always beefing with her dad. There.
I mean, that's anybody beef with family.
Like, you can't even she can't even be in a video with Busta Rhymes without Benzino getting pissed off.
I ain't gonna lie.
Busta now.
I ain't gonna lie. It's to a certain point. Buster, you at the age you know what age you at, but listen, I wouldn't want my daughter to be half naked dancing near you either.
I mean,
That reminds me of Aerosmith.
he brings his
video.
wife on set. So the most
I mean,
he could have done with Coy Lee
you
Ray-
ever heard of swingers? You heard of swingers?
Yeah, I see.
I done met a lot of people who done been married, but they been swingers.
Oh, you guys are in the Bay Area. I remember I went out to the bar and I was like, I was by myself, and dudes been buying me drinks and hanging out.
Were you at
with this chick.
Rosalinda's?
No, not at Rosalinda's.
You
That's
knows
a
what
good
I'm
guess.
talking
I know
about?
what you're talking
Wow.
about.
It burned
R.I.P.
down, though.
Rosalinda's. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
burned
I
down. I
work
missed that place.
at the
Trying to
neighborhood
tell you.
property on the ranch. But anyway, I'm there and he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna go back with me and my old lady." And I was like, "Dude, bro, come on, for real?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "No, man, that can't
Yeah.
end well. I'm out of here."
It's always
Peace
bad when
out.
the guy says that. Yeah.
Peace out, bro. You a watcher. I'm good. I think
Yeah,
I'm
like
fast.
maybe if she said, but the
You know,
bad thing is
get
he
outta
could maybe
here, man.
know you're married and actually
He
want
got sneak up
your
from
wife
behind
in.
while you're in the middle of the act.
or else he's hoping you actually bring your wife.
He's secretly
with you.
creeping.
And that's,
No,
that's
those are my single days. That story's from a long time ago.
okay. Yeah,
It was good times
Oh,
though.
it's
But
just-
you learn some things in life.
okay, I get what you're saying. It's like we're having beers right now.
Yeah, but the ending might
so-
not always be happy.
So for the Big B, what characteristics do so you said you like teaching?
Yeah.
What characteristics do students want their teachers to possess?
I like it when you have an epic rap career.
Definitely,
Yeah, you got.
definitely, because they want to be in the
No,
video.
honestly,
Is
though,
Poodle one of your students?
But there's this thing though that you got to
Poodle, he's a
consider
rat.
is someone said it like this: respect my authority, and it was a person in a position of power. How about this? Respect your own authority. You know, like when you're given a position of power, it's an honor. So you got to honor that position by treating them with as much respect as they deserve, which is all of it, right? So
Definitely.
you get respect by
You
giving
give-
it.
mhm.
And it's a golden rule, right? So you treat people the way they want to be treated. I'll say, hey, yo, this isn't just my space. This is our space. We're in it together. Let's make it work for all of us.
It's all about
It's all-
communication.
And, yeah, and you got to make sure that you can
That's
directly give people what they need where they're at.
That's all I
right?
want.
Because
you know?
everybody's going to be at different levels all the time. So that's
Let me-
how
let
do
me
you do
tell
that?
you,
But
you
that's
know.
what I do with my music, though. Honestly, one of my favorite things to do with my music is to give young people a chance and a platform for them to get out there and do something that's good for you and that helps you heal, because rapping helps you heal. It's a way for you to talk about your problems, get them off your chest, do good things. But instead of being out, getting yourself in trouble and getting caught up in some other stuff that's going to maybe get you hurt or get others hurt, instead you have a platform that you can use to speak about it and do it safely. And then it's fun too while you're at it. So that's my favorite thing about what I do.
Yeah, I guess that's what I do here.
Yeah, thanks for offering me a space.
Yeah, me too. Cause
feel free to talk about stuff.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's important to treat people, kids like they're people. I mean, I was stuck in a special ed, and as they put me in the straitjacket, that's all I wanted was to be a regular person. That's why I salute to my uncle. I think he fell off because he resisted special ed while I went through it. Because I give him props for that.
I got a couple of special ed friends. There ain't nothing wrong with it.
Well, the thing is, special ed, there's different categories. You just never know which kind they're putting you in, right?
You know which category they putting you in because listen.
Okay.
High school is probably the most time you gonna figure out if you're slow or not.
Definitely, it was high school.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah,
I had 3 friends that was special ed students, but they was strong as hell. You would never know this. I had a friend named Luke. I had a friend named Carlos and Luca. These guys probably is the funniest people. They just like us. How we're sitting here right now, they'll do the same thing and have a conversation. It's just other people was making them feel like they wasn't wanted or, shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it's a shame people treat each other like. That's one of my least favorite things. People treating each other like crap.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked the teacher. I said, "Hey, sophomore year, it's kind of late in the game." I was like, "Hey, I feel kind of dumb. I kind of want to learn something. I see like you let me out for recess, regular campus, out of this tuna box of a classroom, and these kids seem like they know stuff. God, could I just learn something?" Okay, we're gonna stand in front of the class and just behave, and you'll graduate.
I was the class clown.
I guess you're not gonna teach me.
I was the class clown. So look, when the special ed students,
Eric.
when they mess up, I'll be messing up with them. Y'all acting up, I'm acting up with y'all. So we all can get up out this class.
One of the things I've been working on a lot is reminding my friends and the people I work with and the young people I know, is like, hey, just look out for each other and take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Be a good friend. Look out for each other.
Okay, so something that I The Beekeeper. Y'all should see that movie. It was good about the scammers. First movie I've seen where they make a movie where someone Jason Statham.
Yep.
First movie I've seen where someone's taking down those people that call you and want to scam you. So it was good. He blew up their buildings and all that. I mean, they were all white.
That sound like a lit movie.
I guess they had to do that because we're not ready to put the Indians or Nigerians that call you. In the movies where they're getting like blown up and all. That could be. You got to ease into that. But
you know what the best way to
watching the
get
tech bros get like blown up.
Best way to get telemarketers to leave you alone is to keep them on the phone for as long as possible, waste the time to stop calling you.
Yeah,
I tell them all kinds of
fun
stuff.
At times.
I said, you want to sell me a warranty? I've got a 1924 Model A. Can I get a warranty on that? After about 5 minutes. And then they realize they're losing dough on you.
I think it's weird when they say I'm having I have problems with my Windows, which is my on the computer, and they're calling me on my phone. I'm like, bro, I'm in the car. What do you mean, like right now? What are you talking about? I humor them. I mean, I guess I know they're fake scammers, but I'm like, it's just so weird that they tell me this in the car on my phone. Like, how can we fix this? Like, I'm not going to trust you to help me fix it. I'm just like, how do you think I can fix this, while I'm driving on my phone? You're telling me it needs to be on the computer. Right?
Yeah, they'll start. They'll be like, can you give me your social security number? Credit card number,
no.
I just the other day I had people calling me from this weird scamming. They was calling from a scamming school somewhere overseas, and they was like, "Yeah, hey, is this this such. I was like, nah, this is Lewis Bradley. They was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, I don't know who that person is. I'm sorry if you're out there and your name is Lewis Bradley. I'm sorry I used your name.
I said my name was Kim Lee one time.
See, look, it's just
Identify as a Kim Lee.
I'm rolling.
Kim Chi.
Lewis Bradley. That is my scamming name.
America's Most Wanted comes back on. Right.
Soon as the scammer call,
I don't think
Lewis
I've seen
Bradley.
Them since they were looking
Cheers,
for
guys.
our
Thank you
fellow
for
Bay
the
Area rapper Big
beverage.
Lurch, who was
Yes, sir.
caught eating his his girlfriend because he was on acid. Big salute.
This is legit.
Big Lurch.
Legit.
Yeah.
I made a word.
Hey, he just made a word. Big Lurch. Yeah, look him up.
Big
yeah.
Lurch.
He was
That
same
makes sense. Though.
same area as Brother Lynch, but Brother Lynch I think was using it as a rhyme.
Well,
not
Brother
not
Lynch might have
real
inspired
talk.
him on what he should eat.
Yeah, well, they rap together.
Wow.
But
Big Lurch.
yeah, it's eat your vegetables instead. Unless the person is like that Stephen Hawking's guy, right? Then that would be eating eating your vegetables. Yeah, okay. So last words and maybe what would you say your style is? And last words. Last words. We're wrapping things up. What would you
I'd say my style is
and last words.
versatile.
Very.
Versatile. Right? A lot of different genres, old school inspired, but hopefully current enough. And then my last words would be thank you for having me here.
Oh yeah,
Meezy.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
What's up? Thanks for being
me.
you.
Thanks
and then
for
the
bringing
last
me.
part would be like, hey, if you want to hear my music, go check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. I'm out on YouTube. You can
Definitely.
use it on Facebook. Make a reel. Shout out. Follow me, BigB, the Wunderbread kid. Tap in.
Of the year.
See what I'm up to. I've got a lot of different stuff going on. So if you really want to see the best stuff is live. Nothing like performing live. So come see me in person.
Wunderbread with a U.
Wunderbread with the U,
And
not
then
with,
you got
not
me.
Wonderbread. Wonder bread.
Big me's, you understand me? You can find me on IG at The Real Official #7. You feel me? It's a long IG name, but other than that, like Big B said, if y'all want to see some real entertainment, come see me in person. Or if y'all want to see me in person, go look it up on YouTube. I got videos of shows. I'm probably even gonna put more stuff out because I'm trying to get a documentary right now. Trying to work on my own documentary about my lifestyle. But thank you, Luke, for bringing me all the way out here and getting on your show and episode.
Yeah, shout out What's Really Happening. Shout out Edge Studios. Thank
Definitely.
Shout out to Gary Archer. I think he's the one that
Thank
the
you, L.
algorithm sent me his way, and then and then to you, I was like, hey,
Thank
this
you, L.
guy sounds
Walgreens.
dope. Next week got progress in numbers. Red Baron. You're gonna y'all heard of Red Baron?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So tune in because it's hip hop again.
All right.
We get that vibe going.
Cool.
It's all
Found
good.
our progress in numbers. And
Right
go,
on.
Red Baron next week. Oh, check out my cat.